John Cena, the literal and figurative face that has defined an entire generation, has finally turned heel after 21 years of being the ultimate good guy. At the Elimination Chamber 2025 PLE, in a moment that no one thought would ever happen, Cena sold his soul and aligned himself with The Rock, laying a vicious beatdown on Cody Rhodes after securing his spot in the main event with a victory in the Elimination Chamber. The magnitude of this heel turn is unprecedented and has changed the entire landscape of WWE in more ways than one. So let's talk about modern wrestling's most earth-shattering moment. Welcome to Bell to Bell Wrestling, where loyalty fades and legends rewrite history. Drop a like button and hit subscribe before this moment passes you like a five-knuckle shuffle. Now, let's step into the dark side of John Cena's legacy. Wrestling has given us some of the biggest generation-defining and industry-changing heel turns in our history. We had Hulk Hogan turn heel at Bash of the Beach in 1996 when he aligned himself with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall to form the New World Order. And we also had Stone Cold Steve Austin selling out to Vince McMahon in the main event of WrestleMania X7. And now we have John Cena turning to the dark side for the first time since 2003. In this video, we're going to be looking at how the heel turn went down, how significant this can be for the WrestleMania showdown between Cena and Rhodes, and we're also going to be taking a look at why Cena possibly turned heel, and also a couple of the hints that WWE may have intentionally been throwing our way. We'll also look at what this could mean for Cena's retirement tour and the future of WWE. The Rock, in a cryptic and quite confusing segment on SmackDown, had asked for Cody Rhodes' soul, attempting to entice Rhodes into being his so-called corporate champion. He said he wasn't expecting an answer at the moment, but he would expect one at the Elimination Chamber. Following the main event, Rhodes came to the ring during Cena's victory celebration, followed by The Rock and Travis Scott. The Rock demanded an answer from Cody. Cody didn't mince words, taking full advantage of the creative freedom guaranteed by Netflix. He told him that his soul belongs in the ring that he fights in and the people that he fights for. What Cody didn't know was that the final boss had another plan up his sleeve, and that plan was right there with him inside the ring. Cody proceeded to hug it out with Cena, who seemed to be proud of Cody for standing up for what he believes in. However, The Rock right after that did his signature throat slash towards Cena, and the change in Cena's face revealed The Rock's ultimate master plan. Cena then proceeded to show Cody how he felt about Rhodes using F-words in front of children by kicking him square in the crotch. The crowd erupted and everyone watching the show was in utter shock. They just saw John Cena, the golden boy, the forever face, hustle, loyalty, respect, the Make-A-Wish Foundation John Cena turn heel right in front of their very eyes, and during his own retirement tour. But Cena didn't stop at the low blow. He continued to batter Cody by punching him with a Rolex and hitting him with his own championship belt until he bled. It wasn't Cody that sold out to The Rock, but John Cena. We're going to get a heel version of John Cena in his retirement tour, and this is basically something that changes everything that we thought was going to happen. We're going to get to what this means for the WrestleMania showdown between Cody and Cena. But let's first look at some hints that WWE gave us that foreshadowed Cena's eventual turn. Most might have missed this, but there were multiple clues that WWE gave us, which eventually led to Cena's heel turn. Let's start by backtracking to Bad Blood. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns had just defeated Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in the main event of Bad Blood. The show was about to go off air until we heard The Rock's theme song. The crowd erupted in total surprise. He walked up to the ramp, he held up a hand symbol raising up the three fingers, similarly to Cena's hand pose, which he's thrown up hundreds of times over the years. Then did the throat slash thing for the first time and he left. This seemed to be a once-off random event, as there was no real aftermath of this encounter at the moment. But now John Cena aligned himself with The Rock. It seems like this gesture from The Rock foreshadowed things to come. The next two hints were at the Royal Rumble event. Jey Uso eliminated Cena to win the men's Royal Rumble match, and Cena had a shocked expression on his face at first. He went back into the ring and looked at a vicious Jey as if he committed the biggest crime in wrestling. It even seemed like he was gonna turn heel right then and there, but that didn't happen, and the two shared a moment of respect. Things got even more interesting in the post-show press conference. Cena said something during the press conference that he initially wanted to keep things lighthearted, but he realized that what's truly best for business is securing his spot in WrestleMania. With full confidence, he declared his intent to win a record-breaking 17th championship and officially entered the Elimination Chamber match. We've rarely seen Cena talk like this, and this would be the biggest hint that WWE could give us that a heel turn was in the books. We even got a couple of more hints right before the Elimination Chamber. Triple H, in a video promoting the event, went on to say that this would be an industry-changing event. Another hint that we got a poster that was posted right before the event. The poster showed The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena on it. All three of these men were actually involved in the heel turn and the beatdown of Cody Rhodes, and it's honestly a pretty impressive way of showing us what the plan was all along. Watch out for more of these hints in the future, because we never know what WWE might throw our way. Here comes the big question though. Why? At this point in his career, would John Cena decide to turn heel? Well, if there's one word to describe why John Cena would turn heel, it would be desperation. You see, in the latter years of his career, there was one trend in all of Cena's matches. He kept losing. He lost to Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania 36. He then lost to Roman Reigns again at SummerSlam 2021. Things got even worse when he lost to the likes of Austin Theory and Solo Sikoa. John Cena hadn't won a singles match in nearly 7 years, and the realization started to set in that he's getting old and he won't be able to hang with the younger crop of talent in the WWE, especially someone like Cody Rhodes, who is the generation's ultimate babyface. To win a 17th title, he would need someone's help. That someone would be The Rock. This desperation led to Cena forgetting all of his morals, and it led to him turning heel. He knew that if he couldn't win against mid-tier talent, there's no way that he'd be able to topple Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. The Rock being on the TKO board was Cena's only real option. It worked out for The Rock since he now has his corporate star who will do what he says. And it worked out for Cena since The Rock will give Cena that extra edge by no doubt bending the rules to Cena's benefit, aiding him in his quest at becoming a record-setting 17-time champion. Speaking of WrestleMania, what else can we expect on the road to Las Vegas? First, let's talk about Cena's appearance. It seems pretty obvious that he's going to ditch his good guy gimmick and his theme song. We can expect an entirely new gimmick, theme song, attire, mic work, and the whole tale of the tape. Doctor of Thugonomics is out of the question. We're going to be getting a serious desperate heel in John Cena. No flashy attire and no jorts. John Cena is currently scheduled to be on the European editions of Monday Night Raw, which take place on the 17th, 24th, and 31st of March, so we can't expect to hear from him officially until then. The Rock might also make some appearances with Cena, but it's not certain as to when he could appear. One thing is for certain is that this road to WrestleMania could be as exciting as last year. Cena, as a heel, could cut some intense promos, and the fact that Cena, the ultimate babyface of the previous generation, has finally turned heel is going to be face to face with Cody Rhodes, the ultimate babyface of today's generation. Their promo battles are sure to be captivating. Cena and The Rock are going to do everything in their power to put Cody through some hell. And from the looks of things, it'll be 10 times as brutal as the build-up to last year's Mania. We can also expect the WrestleMania match between the two to have a stipulation that favors Cena. WrestleMania could end with either Cody Rhodes cementing his legacy as the ultimate babyface, or a victorious heel John Cena winning his 17th title standing alongside The Rock. He wins the title and breaks the record, but at what cost? And for what purpose? His legacy is already cemented. John Cena winning the title could revolutionize the shape of WWE. The fact that we're living in a time where John Cena is the heel and superstars like Randy Orton, CM Punk, and AJ Styles, three of the greatest heels' rivals, are faces, genuinely makes me feel like we're living in an alternate reality. We could even see Cena face off against stars like Rollins or Reigns, or against current crop of superstars, talents such as Braun Breaker or Jacob Fatu, or even someone like Drew McIntyre. The match that could create the most hype, though, is none other than John Cena versus R-Truth. If you know, then you know. One thing is for certain though, this version of John Cena's character comes with infinite possibilities, and it could give us some of the most amazing promos and matches in recent history. But Cena retiring as a heel just doesn't seem possible. He might turn on The Rock at a big event like SummerSlam or Survivor Series, ending his career as the babyface that we all remember. Or, if he walks out of Mania as the champion, he could lose his title to a rising talent or even a current legend. Whatever the case is, there's a redemption arc somewhere in there for the one and only John Cena. So what are you expecting to see in John Cena's heel run? Be sure to write down your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel for more wrestling content like this. And remember guys, that we will catch you on the next Bell to Bell Wrestling.